Initially, on the onset of the pandemic, what has been extremely helpful for us as an organization has been the transparent communication that we've had with our main stakeholders. The main stakeholders being, of course, our seafarers and our customers, to ensure that we had alignment and transparency in what we were facing as a team. It was extremely vital for us to continue having a very open dialogue with these main stakeholders. So, what initially we set out to do was, in terms of mitigating the risks that we saw in front of us and dealing with the various issues that were arising left, right, and center, literally, we felt it was absolutely necessary to set up forums with our customers and our seafarers, including shore staff who were involved with the various processes. In the beginning of the pandemic, we saw that some countries had basically shut up their borders and we were unable to get people either in or out of the countries. And then again, if you're looking at where the vessels are, geographically speaking, those countries were also facing different restrictions. So it was a combination really of trying to deal with the information we had at hand and finding ways, actually really thinking of innovative and creative ways that we could somehow bypass the roadblocks that we had and then finalize the career changes that were very necessary and needed. Now, in addition to that, there have been several learnings. We have seen that through all of this, there have been extraordinary ways that we're looking at crew changes for the very first time. Some of those, of course, are using chartered flights. We've had the good fortune of being in a position to charter a number of flights for our seafarers to get them from hub areas back home. The biggest challenge is definitely the unknown. It's definitely being in a position whereby you plan for today, you don't know if that plan will be executed tomorrow.
We appeal to the government that they must allow us charter flights to move our seafarers, and there will be only seafarers on this. The more difficult part is once we know they will permit, where do we go? Because seafarers all don't go to the same port. They are spread all over the world. The ships are all over the world. So we needed to find a place where we could deposit the seafarers from where they could plug into an international network. And this is where, frankly, ATPI was a big help to us in identifying where could we go, because we did not have the experience or the wherewithal to send charter flights to different parts of the globe, because that would need a lot of coordination, a lot of approvals, and some things of which we had no experience. We then found a solution that Doha was the most convenient and suitable location for us, because Qatar Airways was operating quite a number of flights to generally the destinations we would want to go. From what seemed like a very humble beginning of one flight every 4 days, gradually went up to one flight every 2 days, and by beginning of July, we were so inundated. Probably we became victims of our own success, that we needed 3 flights on one day to Qatar. And I think that one particular day we moved a shade under 1,000 seafarers on one day, in and out. That was quite a lot. That was quite a lot. And I think in all told, we operated something like 75 flights to Doha from between Mumbai and Delhi. We have now tasted the benefit of charter flights, and if properly utilized, they can actually be quite commercially viable and quite commercially attractive.